April has been an odd one in the world of news. Minecraft caused riots. Katy Perry became an astronaut. The Rock turned into a ghost.
I said I love it.
The Pope died.
What the hell?
And a pair of twins went viral for sounding like Bluetooth speakers.
Bang! We said, oh no, another car accident.
Literally just one big, massive April Fool's joke. You literally can't make that up. Let's talk about the Minecraft movie.
They want me to fight the chicken?
It was finally released this month after years of anticipation. At first, fans weren't convinced because the trailer literally looked like a render from a Nokia 3310.
You can imagine is possible. As long as what you imagine can be built out of blocks.
And the bizarre casting didn't help either. But despite all that, it's literally become a full-blown box office hit and has grossed close to $1 billion since its release.
$100 billion.
It even beat Captain America. Seriously though, like, Sam, just take the super serum.
Don't touch my sweet spot.
Just take it.
He is so jealous.
Or hand over that shield to Bucky.
He has like 5 of them.
Please, for the love of cinema, please just take the super serum. Who'd have thought Aquaman and Tenacious D could carry a pixelated blockbuster? It was honestly, truly the most bizarre thing I've ever watched.
Yeah, right.
Cinemas worldwide had to ban costumes and issue pre-show warnings because people were literally losing their minds. There was a trend that went viral where kids literally just went feral when the chicken jockey scene came up.
Chicken jockey!
The cinema I was in, nobody made a murmur when the chicken jockey came out. I was expecting riots, there was literally nothing. So I don't know where this was happening, but it wasn't in my cinema. One screening reportedly had a lost shoe, 3 broken seats, and a man chucked out dressed as a creeper. Have you watched the Minecraft movie? What did you think of it? It was literally an acid trip in a Lego set. That's how I described it. I felt like I was on some substances, or afterwards I felt like I needed to be on some substances. Can you imagine watching the Minecraft movie on substances? Oh, that would be a trip. From a box office hit to something that crashed harder than an addict with no money. WrestleMania 41. We need a minute's silence for WrestleMania because holy hell, it was so shit. What happened, guys? John Cena has admitted to having a hair transplant now after getting bullied by the fans for his hairline.
What's the secret? You have to take the ones from the side and plant them in on the top.
I think his hairline was the only successful comeback of WrestleMania, honestly. And furious fans took to Twitter to share in their disappointment, literally tweeting Triple H directly. People were complaining about the ridiculous ticket prices and the fact that the storylines were so dull. I can't even imagine going to WrestleMania, spending all that money on a ticket, and to have the such shit storylines that there were. It must have been like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet and them only serving rice. Fuming fans are now also naming The Rock Casper after he completely ghosted the event. One fan ranted on Twitter that he is the biggest fraud in wrestling history. Monday Night Raw literally showed that they can make good storylines because what they did with Pat McAfee was insane. That's the best thing I've seen in wrestling for a very long time. John Cena did go on to win WrestleMania, if you can call it that, with the help of Travis Scott. Because when you think of unpredictable chaos and body slams, you clearly think of a man that sang a song about goosebumps. I honestly don't know why he was in it, and it stresses me out thinking about it. What were they thinking? I have no idea. A pop star, a journalist, and a film producer go into space. Sounds like a joke until you realise that it cost £10 million and was curated by Jeff Bezos' girlfriend. It actually happened. It happened. The purpose of the mission was to help inspire females to explore space. Katy Perry was obviously the pop star, and she's now calling herself an astronaut, apparently. I'm pretty sure that she only got the gig because she wrote a song about aliens. And judging by the lyrics, I don't think it was the mission that she was hoping for. People are also saying that the footage looks like it's CGI. And let's be honest, it wouldn't be the first time that a woman has faked it. I don't think it was CGI. I think they did actually spend 10 million quid to fly up into the outer atmosphere, have a quick look and go back down. I think the flight was like 10 minutes. I mean, I'd give it a go, to be honest. The mission was successful and they landed safely, which just proves that females can part. What's brown and half eaten? The Pope's Easter eggs. Too soon? Too soon. On Easter Monday, Pope Francis passed away at the age of 88.
The Pope is dead.
Catholics believe that his death during Easter is symbolic, while choir boys are just praying that there's no more resurrections. That's bad. That's so bad! Obviously, this is a devastating time for many, and I do respect that people are in mourning. He had a long life and he genuinely tried to modernise the Catholic Church. He promoted inclusivity and even allowed same-sex couples to have a blessing in the church. He showed compassion to groups like the LGBTQ. He also advanced women's roles in the church and addressed clerical abuse. It's about fucking time. So who's next, and what does that mean for Catholicism?
This is so strange. Usually they wait 15 days to elect a new pope.
This last story is literally the most bizarre thing I've ever seen on the internet, and it blows my mind that this has even happened. So there was an armed carjacking that ended up in a 6-car crash where unfortunately a 22-year-old female died. Her name was Jocelyn Grace Molly. The story literally went viral for all of the wrong reasons. You thought the media would focus on the tragic loss of this lady, but no. No, they didn't. A pair of 47-year-old female Australian twins gave an interview after witnessing the event. And people literally lost their minds because they apparently spoke in sync.
We don't know why, but we have tried to talk separately, but we're not ourselves. It's not us.
When I first thought about it, I thought, oh, it's going to be like The Shining, but they're from Neighbours and they're talking about a murder. Then I watched it and it was literally like 2 out-of-sync Bluetooth speakers. One lady leads and the other lady just lags behind, like she's got glitchy Wi-Fi.
Well, I don't know. No, it just happens automatically.
I don't, they ship, it makes me mad. They don't talk in sync. They don't. Please watch it. Don't watch it. It just takes away from the tragedy. It's insane that this is happening. A young girl died, and what the media wanted to focus on was 2 middle-aged women in matching outfits talking half a sentence behind each other. I mean, I don't want to take away from these ladies. That I bet they're absolutely lovely, but it's just a completely bizarre situation. They have tried to make the most of their viral fame by raising tens of thousands of pounds for Twinnie's Pelican and Seabird Rescue Centre, which is lovely because when you think about it, who's more qualified to raise injured birds than 2 women who've been flapping in formation since birth? I can't wait to see what May news holds.